Do you still believe in the man being a provider? Do you believe in you as a woman being a provider? Do you believe in 50-50? You know, what's your thoughts? Points you made, bro, because it really goes back to saying, like, as the future generation of being parents and, you know, living, creating households, we really need to make sure that when we are with someone, we clearly outline how we want to be.
Yes.
You know, you gotta have that honesty, and I think we in a society where we can afford to be honest now.
Exactly.
I mean, the memes are straightforward, bro. That's why they're so funny.
Yeah.
So we can afford to be straightforward. So you have to, in the beginning, say, like, I'm this type of person, you know, I want to be a provider. And if your partner, or whatever the case is, says, no, I don't want it that way, you have an option to either come to a common ground, or you leave it and you move on. And you find someone who's willing
to be,
let's, for lack of a better word, submissive. Yeah. You know, and I think it's important that that's established early in relationships. Before you guys start with the whole 5 years and you get married, now you're not happy because now she's doing this, you're doing that,
you know,
and you don't want to do that. And
she's
you know,
mentioning you,
you just gotta have that clear, open communication. Like, I'm comfortable with like 50-50, bro. That's what works for me, considering the economy, and also because I like to have a lot of money. So if we go in half, it creates more for me as well.
Exactly.
You know, I spend less.
Yeah.
So that's why, for me, that would personally work. And that's why I urge people to make sure that when you get into relationships, do that. It doesn't have to be a first date question, definitely not. But as time goes on, it's something that you need to talk about. If you see a future with this person.
Basically.
I actually know of someone that actually, this was a major problem in their relationship, and they split ways because of this. Like, the guy wanted her to be a housewife, and she wanted a career. She wanted to study. They went through a whole 2 years of dating, only to find out, like, they just couldn't resolve that, and they actually split ways because it didn't work for them.
Another thing about patriarchy, though, is that it also affects men as well. You know, as much as it doesn't affect women, because now remember, this whole notion that we were brought up. Okay, I'm speaking from like black people, right? I don't know if you guys can relate as well, but I'm pretty sure you can, because this is like it goes across all races, in my opinion. I think so. The way women grew up, you know, like you said, you're at a gathering, and then the men are one side, and the women are doing the other thing, you know. They grew up knowing that the man is the provider. They grew up, you know, with a lot of expectations from what a man should bring financially, you know. And obviously, like I said, because of the economy, not every single man that you're gonna meet is probably gonna, you know, not even maybe 30% provide those things that you expect. Understand? So I'm saying it hurts men as well, in the sense that yes, it's a system created by us, by people way before us, but sometimes that system doesn't benefit a lot of the men. So to say that, okay, men sharp, we need to be provided, or that, yes, I'm not saying that men should, but should provide somehow, but sometimes we can't provide. And I feel like we should normalize the fact that a man cannot provide. You understand? Let he who can, and let he who can't. That's so biblical.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just, I'm not, for me though, I'll say from my opinion, I'm still very, like, I'm still a bit traditional. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to add that modern twist to it, you know? Even though I'm contradicting myself a bit to say, like, you know, play aside, but I still feel like the man should be a provider, you know. A man should, you know, or at least let's come to agreement to say that if you are going to see a future together, let the guy take care of the bigger bills, and then, you know, the wife take the smaller. You know, and obviously I need to find a partner who's comfortable with that. Because, you know, I know my chick, bro. She's very 50-50-ish. She's not a.
I mean, she's modern, bro.
She's a modern woman. She's independent. She has her own job. She's well educated. So you can't put that submissive thing on her. You know,
she knows what it's like to be independent.
Exactly. So Just for me is that I think we should have an open conversation to say that we should just break down the system,
Yeah.
where we can, to say that let it be a different stroke for different folk. If you
I like
want
it.
if you want a more guy who's a provider and you being submissive, you then go for that,
Yeah.
But then don't now, knowing very well that this guy can't be that provider, then try and stigmatize him for
Yes,
being
yes.
a man,
Definitely.
Yeah, it's just my thing, bro.
No, I like it, bro. I fully agree with you, bro. It's definitely, like we said, for future generations, have that conversation.
Yeah.
For the older ones now, it's a bit obviously hard to sort of teach them new ways.
Yeah.
But I've seen like a lot of them are like now when we have functions, we have it together. Like maybe the woman will still go to the kitchen, sort out some stuff, but then we'll also go there as well and help, and we'll be together.
Really?
Yeah, we do it in my family, right?
Okay.
You'll find us all in the kitchen.
Really?
Yeah.
Like peeling and...
Yeah. Like
you guys do
I'll
that
be peeling
together?
potatoes. Yeah, I'll be peeling
Oh, that's
potatoes.
dope, bro. I've never seen that.
My uncle's wife, she'll be busy cooking the food. My
Yeah.
grandma will be cooking something else. And we're literally like, it's like a whole, let's do it together.
Like a unit, yeah.
So while we're doing it, having a drink,
Oh, that's
so it's chilled, bro. It's not
That's
like
really
it's
nice.
like very separated.
Yeah.
So it's it is changing. Obviously, not everyone is open to that change. But I guess, just really decide what you want and go with that. Let's not, judge people for doing it a certain way because you don't know if that's how they want it.
That's how they want it.
We look at people and we're like, but now she's doing nothing
And
and he's providing everything. Maybe that's the agreement. We don't know.
Maybe they like that.
Yes, maybe that's what they wanted. So, alright guys, what's your thoughts? Do you still believe in the man being a provider? Do you believe in you as a woman being a provider? Do you believe in 50-50? What's your thoughts? Thanks for joining us.